Hey everyone, before we start today's episode of the Fever Dream podcast, I would like to apologize for the long wait for the third episode, as well as a drought of content in recent weeks. I have taken a small break, and have taken some time to relax, and I am currently trying to get more hours at my job and have been busy with other personal matters. And Zach, the co-host, has been fairly busy with college assignments, in which I will be doing sometime this summer and next fall. It's not easy putting stuff together to make an episode, but I try to make it worth it in the end, so thank you for tuning in and enjoy. Also, one more thing I'd like to add is that Zach's webcam during the entire podcast eventually will switch to watching my screen, so you'll get to see that too.
Fever Dream.
My giraffe neck is in camera view.
That's a good start.
Yeah. This is the Fever Dream podcast.
Hell yeah.
I'm Lucas.
I'm Brody.
I'm Zach.
Yeah, that's him over there. Let me stretch my arm over there.
Yeah, he's over there.
I think I may have touched him. That's
the wrong
me.
way.
Yeah,
It's-
that's me.
I'm- No, it's because it's mirrored. I'm bad at stuff.
That's fine, man. Anyway, we didn't get to do an episode last week because, Zach couldn't make it, and then I procrastinated, and that was pretty much it. It was just me procrastinating, and now here we are. It's episode 3. And
Yeah,
now all three
on the
of
fourth
us,
week.
all three of us here. Thanks for pointing that out, Lucas. I'm so happy
You're
you said
welcome.
that.
You're welcome.
I got a new mic stand.
Oh,
It's
cool.
much better. Yeah, it's much better than this Chinese-looking ass. This thing. I can't even get out of the box. There we go. Yeah. It's bent right there.
Mhm.
Yeah. Woo!
Yeah, if anybody's wondering why I'm moving so much, I'm in a rocking chair.
Also right here. Yeah, look at that. Whoa!
This episode is sponsored by Gatorade.
Yeah, we're sponsored by Gatorade.
Yeah, right.
What's
in a
their
million years.
what's their slogan even? Drink fast.
Eat fresh.
That's a Subway.
No, it isn't. They never say that anymore. Does Subway even have a slogan anymore?
The slogan. Never mind.
I don't know. I actually don't know.
I was gonna put that backwards. I was this close to saying the slogan even Subway.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not, man. I'm pretty sure nobody's slogans. No one Subways, not even Slogan can. Slogan Paul.
Oh god,
That was a bad joke.
that was so bad.
Great dad joke, guys. Thanks for coming out to the
God.
podcast.
Yeah, bye. Good seeing you.
Alright, but for real. Anyways, I have a buddy that Lucas hasn't seen in a while. Remember him?
What's its name? I forgot.
It's the Damn It doll.
Oh yeah.
You-
Damn it.
You know what you do with this thing?
Huh? I don't remember.
There was a poem on it. It's gone now. I don't know where the hell it went, but it said that when you get angry, you chuck this thing as hard
Yeah,
as you can.
like that one time I chucked it down the stairs and I said, "Damn it!" when I threw it down the stairs.
That's the only time it's ever been used for its original purpose. But other than that, it's been sitting up in that corner, and then now I have it down here near me, because I remember when I said I was going to use this as a channel mascot. You know how long that was ago?
Like
2 years
ago.
Two years ago. I said, hey,
remember
we're
when you
going to
bought
use
that
this
thing.
thing. And then I never did it.
I remember when you bought that thing. You bought it at that festival. I'll never forget that because that was the first time I ate chili dogs in front of you, and you were scared. Because you were afraid how I was eating the hot dog because I was eating it like an animal.
You were a fucking monster.
Yeah, I was really hungry that day. I didn't eat up until that point. It was like 3 p.m. at that point. I'm just like, I want food. And you're like, look, hot dogs. I'm like, ugh, food.
It was fucking scary watching Lucas eat a hot dog. It's like watching. I don't want to. I don't know what I want to put context into it. It's gonna sound very weird, so I'm gonna just end it there.
Zach has been very quiet so far.
Zach doesn't know what to do.
I can't relate to this at all. I have nothing I have no input on this.
Yeah, you weren't there, so you wouldn't get it.
You weren't there. Come on. Get with it.
There. Wasn't there. Can't talk about it.
He was there in spirit. There we go.
So, last night, I had quite a fun. Who the fuck is messaging me on Discord? Shut up. Anyway, last night, I was planning to go to bed around maybe 3 last night. That's what I wanted to do. That was my plan. I wanted to record a video at like 3 p.m. And I ended up finally get a recording in at I believe I messaged Zach at like 9:45. So I spent 3 hours and 45 no 6 hours. I can't math. 6 hours and 45 minutes recording recording me reacting to a 14-minute video for 6 hours.
We have terrible time management and we just suck at everything we do.
Yeah, at Four Corners TV, we always have at least a second take. And on average, 8.
Oh my god. Don't even remind me of the dark days.
That's about right.
I always ran out of storage on my fucking phone. The problem is, those files were like maybe 150 megabytes big. You know how big my video files are nowadays?
How big?
The one that corrupted last night was 153 gigs.
Holy shit, it's like a Call of Duty file size right there.
Yeah, not zipped files looking ass. Shit like that. Activision just slapping it together like, here you go. I'm putting Vaseline on my lips.
Okay.
Now my lips are shiny. Sponsored by Vaseline. JK. I'll put that back.
Sponsored by Vaseline. We're the good type.
What?
I don't know. I'm fucking exhausted, dude. I got nothing. I'm just rambling.
We're the good type.
I've been working 5 days straight now. At least I don't work tomorrow, but I got something to do tomorrow anyway.
Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna spend like 3 hours building my reptile stand.
3 hours?
Maybe more. I don't know.
Jeez. Anyway, last night, I finally stopped recording the pile of garbage at 9:45. So I was like, no, I don't want to do the podcast tonight. Zach, let's play Cold War, and we did. We played Cold War Zombies. We played, the base map, D Machine for like. We didn't play Firebase Z, did we?
Not was it?
No, we didn't. We played D Machine. No.
That ended up being decent. That was a decent game.
That was a decent game, except for the fact that I ran up in that bitch with an M79. That thing is the worst thing ever conceived by humankind. Don't use that unironically. Ever.
Unless you're playing Uncharted, then that thing is your best friend.
Are you serious?
Oh, by the end of Uncharted 1, that gun is your best friend. If you've ever played that game, trust me.
It's a pump action grenade launcher.
Except not that M79. Well, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong gun.
Well, actually, the M79 in Cold War, you reload it. There's like the front end like comes off, and then you put a shell in, and you flip back up. But in Black Ops 1, it's a shotgun.
I think we did play Firebase Z last night.
Did we?
I think so. Yeah, I think we did.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
we did.
May you know
Remember,
what?
you went in with just a knife?
No, that was Outbreak.
That was Outbreak?
Yeah, we played Outbreak. We were in
Oh.
Gorova or whatever fucking map that was. We went there. We played the Outbreak mode, which is not a zombies map. It's just a zombies mode, but it's like open world zombies.
That one's fun. I like that one.
It was pretty fun. That's the most fun I've ever had in Outbreak, and maybe I like it a little bit more than I did before. But maybe I just gotta play with other people instead of by myself.
Probably.
Because it kind of blows by yourself, but it's pretty fun with other people. But yeah, and then after that, we were like, there's some more time. This was like 2:30 in the morning, and then Zach came up with the infamous quote. Let's play Dead Ops 3. So, we thought this was gonna be quick because usually Dead Ops is pretty quick. Would you like to we stopped. We finally died at 6 a.m.
Round 49.
I wanted to go to bed so bad. And so did my family. Because I got yelled at. And you know what? I deserved it.
Oh yeah, definitely. If you're up till 6 a.m. playing video games, you definitely deserve to get screamed at.
Well, here I am.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel...
Here
I woke up this morning. I woke up this morning. My entire right arm was numb. I was like, "Oh God!" Like this shit right here. I was feeling a tingling from here to here, and like I hit my arm, and I was like, I didn't feel anything. So I was like, I'm gonna go back to bed for a few minutes, see if I'm okay then. Because I was definitely not okay at that moment.
I definitely had a pain video game moment a while back. I took some days off from work because I thought there was this thing that was going to happen that it was canceled. So I decided to play through 6 God of War games in 3 days. It was such a bad idea.
Yeah?
Like, God, my hand started so bad by the time I was done.
Those games will do something to your fingers.
Oh, yeah.
You know what really does something to your fingers? Or at least to your left thumb, is Dead Ops Arcade 3 sprinting constantly.
Yeah.
I was just, the entire time, just running around everywhere. With my left thumb being torture tested. And I'm so happy I wasn't using my wireless controller because it would have disconnected so many damn times. This is my wired controller right here.
I didn't even know those even existed. I thought those were fake.
Nope, it's real, and it works pretty damn good. I was doing alright. Anyway, that was last night, and that was unfun. Well, it was fun at the beginning, and then it got to the point where it became sad.
It was unfun. Those are real words in that sentence.
You'd think Zach downing 11 times would be like why are you downing that many times, man? You would have overlooked. You would have overlooked that so damn quick if you looked at how many times I downed. 38.
I'm gonna guess I was gonna guess somewhere in the 30s. I don't even know what you're talking about, but I don't.
Downing is pretty much getting your ass kicked.
So is it like in Republic Commando when you get knocked down and someone has to put backed up your ass to save you? Oh, so it's like the same thing.
Yep. Well, I mean, you can get revives. Zach had up to 5. I had the average of maybe 1. 1 revive. And towards the last 15 rounds, I had 0 lives. So we had to wait an entire minute for my fat ass to get up before we moved on to the next zone.
Yeah, those hours, he spent maybe about a half an hour being down.
Yeah.
That sounds like a Left 4 Dead playthrough. Spend half the time on your ass or healing yourself because you just get jumped by some hunter out of nowhere.
It's Dead Ops Arcade 4-hour playthrough. Half hour it is this motherfucker just sitting down, just crawling towards the center like. I was literally just spending time crawling to the center of the of the area in each zone. That's what I was spending my time doing, just crawling forward. And on my screen, it looked like I was like laying back, but on Zach's screen, it looked like I was praying for forgiveness.
Man, that'd be a fun game to play in the channel someday. Left 4 Dead. It's the
Left 4
most
Dead?
punishing. Oh my god, it's the most punishing, unforgiving gameplay game you'll ever play, but it's so much fun. The game
Yeah.
literally punishes you for doing good. I'm not kidding. Because the game adapts to how you play. Like if you do too good, it will block off passages. So you have to take longer routes. It will give you less like health, and
Well, at least
more zombies will spawn on you.
At least it
Huh?
it punishes you for doing something. Unlike The Last of Us Part 2, just punishes you for no reason.
That's The Last of Us.
You
though,
just
dude.
exist.
Like,
The Last of Us, the first game was a good game. The Last of Us Part 2 was just not. Sorry.
Huh.
I
I
don't.
heard mixed reviews. I haven't played either of them, so I can't.
Would you
say.
like to know why it's mixed reviews?
No.
Good. Cause just find that out by yourself.
I will.
Me talking about it makes me feel like a piece of shit. Because that game is a piece of shit. It looks good, maybe. It looks like the reason it won Game of the Year is because the devs said we should mass vote this, and people were like, "Just vote for
Well,
this."
What year did it come out? This year, right? Last year?
2020.
Yeah, there wasn't many good games that came out that year. I don't even think
Ghost
I
of
even bought any
Tsushima.
good video games. I didn't buy that.
It's a
so
good
I don't
game.
know.
It
It's on
should-
my list.
That game should have been Game of the Year. When you play that, you'll say the same exact fucking thing. That thing deserved. I think it got maybe like 2 of the awards on that entire list, and I'm like, that is a load of bullshit. Like, sorry, that Ghost of Tsushima is a clean ass game. It's so much fun to play, and I'm not
another
gonna
game.
sit here and believe that Last of Us Part 2 is a better game, because it's just not. And
That's the thing
I've
about,
seen a full playthrough of it.
That's the thing about originals, though. Every time an original game comes out, there's always another original game that comes out the same year that gets like no attention. It's like with God of War 4 and Days Gone, which I haven't played Days Gone yet, but I'm going to. But it was
Yeah.
so overshadowed by God of War that most people don't even know it even exists. I saw trailers for it and I wanted to buy it, but I didn't have the money at the time because I was a poor ass bitch. So
Dude,
I
you
wish
want
they
to...
kept going with Dante's Inferno instead of God of War.
still haven't played that yet. It's on my list of games to play. Also with Lollipop Chainsaw on that same
It's a
list.
good game. It's a really good game.
You
It's
know,
from Santa Monica Studios, isn't it?
Yeah,
what
same
companies?
people made God of War.
They don't make many games, so
they mainly
it'd be
pushed
interesting to
God of
check that
War.
out. That's because God of War is a money pig, man. Like,
Yeah.
like you release a trailer and like half the world is all over that shit.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
It's
like-
more marketable.
it's
God of
it's
War
very
is the
marketable.
biggest. It's the biggest game series right next to Mario. Like, I'm pretty sure that's actually true. It's not like an exaggeration. The
Maybe,
reason why it's
maybe
lasted
not
for
so
long.
much. Maybe not so much nowadays, but at some point, yeah, it's probably up there with Mario. Definitely.
God of War 4 is the best-selling PlayStation game of all time.
I
You know
believe
right?
that. Yep.
Yeah,
I know that.
It made like $5 million in its opening weekend in
God of
sales.
War was like PlayStation's poster child.
It
Yeah.
is. It
pretty much
still
is.
is now. Because they don't make a game in the series for like 8 years, and then they make a new game, and everybody is all over that shit. Like instantly, people bought game systems just to play that game. That's what I
Yeah,
did.
Yeah.
Because I love it.
It's basically PlayStation's Halo.
Yeah.
That's why people bought fucking the original Xbox.
Was just to play
Yeah.
It
Halo.
was Halo.
You didn't play
Halo-
many other games.
Halo these days, that's a conversation in itself.
I really hope
I-
Halo Infinite is good. Because if it's not,
I
I
have
think
faith-
Halo's gonna go down.
I have faith that they're gonna do good with Infinite because I feel like they're actually trying to listen this time.
Unlike 313 Industries' like attempt at
343.
what was
yeah.
that? I looked it up too, and I was watching a little bit of like the movies and stuff like that. Who the fuck is this? What do they call him? What Spartan?
Oh, Spartan 4?
Whatever the guy. I don't know. Like.
Who are you talking about? Who are you talking
Spartan
about?
117.
It was in the.
Are you talking about
It was
Master
in the
Chief?
same. No, I know Master Chief, but it's the other one that they were gonna make the main character before they, before they were like, wait, Master Chief's the main character, when, yeah.
Are you talking about Spartan Lock from Halo 5, which I didn't play
Oh,
because I
you're
didn't
talking
care.
about Agent Lock. That...
That's 313
I
Industries
have
when they
very
made Spartan
mixed
Lock.
feelings about Halo 5. I feel like they could have put Master Chief in more. I didn't mind Spartan Lock. I thought he was a cool character. They definitely
No,
shouldn't
he's
have-
pretty cool, but like.
They definitely shouldn't have put him on the front line
Yeah.
more than Master Chief. That definitely shouldn't have been a thing.
Yeah, he's definitely not as cool as Arbiter. Arbiter is kick-ass.
The fight between Master Chief and Spartan Lock, when I saw that, I was like, no, this should have lasted maybe a minute. Master Chief would toy with Locke. I'm sorry. He toys with anything.
The only thing Halo 5 really had going for it was how the game played.
Exactly. It was a good playing game. It's not a good Halo story-wise game. It's just not. Because 313 Industries was like, had no idea that Master Chief was the main character, and that's embarrassing to know. They literally said that. They were like, we didn't know Master Chief was the main character. It's like, dude, it's the fucking face of not just Halo, but fucking Xbox.
Yeah, 343 was definitely...
Oh, 343? Did I say 313? Am I right?
Yeah.
You know what? I might be just as stupid as them. If I don't even know their name. But yeah, like... How do you...
that'd be like... Yeah, like what you just said would be like if Santa Monica Studios are like, wait, Zeus wasn't the main character of God of War? Like, it's basically the same thing.
I thought it was Poseidon.
Poseidon. Oh. Character who appears in like 2 scenes and then he screams at you when you destroy Atlantis.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought he was the main character, dude.
I feel like Halo 5 was the result of them trying too hard to give them something new, and it just wasn't the thing they wanted.
Yeah.
When they actually wanted the opposite.
Yep.
I feel like they just tried too hard.
Well, there's a lot of companies that try way too hard. In
Like,
terms of video games, especially.
Like Bethesda, how they add so much shit in, but they somehow can't fix their glitches. Like they
some of the
understand how
games though, the glitches are its beauty, like Oblivion.
Yeah, like
They destroyed Fallout 76 before it even left beta.
Okay, dude, let's not talk about that.
That was terrible. I played the beta. I played the beta when it came out. It was the worst thing I've ever fucking played.
We found Zach's trigger spot.
It was so bad. Game balance, terrible. The bugs, it's Bethesda, that kind of speaks for itself.
Yeah.
It just was not good in beta, so it just really killed it before it even had a chance to become a full release.
Exactly. Yeah, I heard that 76 was an absolute disaster.
Not to mention the fact that there wasn't a single NPC. No NPCs at all.
Even online games, you need NPCs. Like, has anybody ever played World of Warcraft before? There's NPCs in that, and that place is full of real people.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? But yeah, like, I was actually talking with my Uncle Jeff about 76, and he said we don't talk about that game. And he's like a huge Fallout fan, just like you, Zach. His favorite game is New Vegas. He goes back and replays it all the time. He creates a new guy and completes it in like a week and does it again.
And that's
Same
why
thing with Skyrim.
I'm so excited for Fallout 4 New Vegas. I'm so excited for that to come out. They need to release it already.
Yeah, I heard about that just recently. And that sounds like a really fun project right there.
Yeah, because I mean, the only thing that was holding New Vegas back was its old ass game engine. Because even though the game came out, when did it come out? 2010, right?
Yeah, I think so.
2010.
Time.
Well, they were still running on an engine from like 2003 or something like that. They were still running on an old ass engine. Which the story, everything else was so good. If they weren't running on this old engine where the actual gameplay was so bad compared to the lore and the immersion aspect of it, they just something. Which I feel like this is where Fallout 4 would have been a good fit. Newer engine, newer AI, everything's new with the feel of New Vegas.
Yeah,
I definitely think it's a good choice. That I forget who the name of the people the team were making it, but I thought that was a really good choice in the use of the game. Probably better than what Bethesda did with Fallout 4.
That's the problem with Bethesda, though, is they spend so long on the development process. By the time the game actually comes out, it looks like crap.
And I feel I'm sorry, I'm just so passionate about this. I feel like Bethesda purposefully relies on the modding community to make their shitty games better.
There's a lot of companies that do the same exact thing.
I remember when Skyrim came out, the game was fantastic, but the game looked like garbage even for the time. Like, you ever played the Xbox 360 version of Skyrim? It doesn't look like an Xbox 360 game.
It's amazing on PC. It looks beautiful.
Oh yeah,
I mod the hell out of it.
Heck yeah.
That's what I've heard.
I think there was like one day sometime last year that I think it was during the treacherous time where me and Zach were playing a custom zombies map for an entire month. I think we just like took a break and I just watched him play Skyrim and it looked beautiful. It was awesome. It was not like my uncle has a 360 version, so that's the one I'm used to seeing. It's it definitely Zach definitely had way more frames, and the textures were just way in the sky.
Beautiful.
It was amazing.
Everything on the 360 version of Skyrim looks like it has a grayscale problem. Like everything
just
like
it looks so dull. It looks so drab. Yeah, everything just looks dark. It constantly looks like it's shrouded by a bunch of gray clouds or something.
Yeah,
definitely.
Like even the dragons don't look cool in that version. And like in the glitches, there's even more glitches in that version. Like I never actually played the game myself, but I watched my brother play it so much that it's basically like I have played it myself. I watched him kill like 1,000 dragons, and there was this one time where the dragon died, but its corpse didn't disappear, and it just flew into this well and never left ever. And that was like the town he lived in. Like he's like, well, I'm living here now. So I can look at that every day, and for the rest of the time he played the game, Dragon's bones never left. They just stayed there forever.
That's pretty cool. But yeah, it's the same thing for me, Lucas. I've actually never played Skyrim, but it feels like I have because I've watched Jeff play it so many damn times. It's just like I basically play this. I basically have played this because I just watch him play it all the damn time.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's times like that when it's okay for like the mining community to take over. That's different. I feel like if you're doing it to like keep a cool game like alive for a little bit, like just adding a little bit more variety compared to just letting modders make your game not shitty.
Or they can make it like awful, like with all those people with their creepy mods of sex dungeons and nude patches.
That's a whole entirely different fucking thing. Those are different people.
Yeah. God, those people destroyed Street Fighter V.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Those people destroy pretty much anything they see. Because if it exists, there's porn of it, and that's what they're out to do.
Lover's Lab is a fucking wasteland. Don't ever go in Lover's Lab. It is a scary place.
I don't want to.
Doesn't sound very nice to go on.
It sounds like I may get my wallet stolen if I walk into the club.
It sounds like a website for cam girls.
Yeah. Just like the
People go in there thinking it's a dating site, and it's just a cam show, and it's just like, ah, man, am I gonna get virus? I'm about to get some Trojan up in this bitch. And that's not the condom, it's the virus, the Trojan virus. But you better go in there with some kind of protection, because your computer's about to get destroyed.
Yeah, you kind of like Nito, the protection that has no protection.
That's true.
Incognito is like the definition. If you like compare it to sex, it's like the pull-out method. It doesn't work like at all.
It's not a pull-out god. It acts like it though. It portrays itself as one.
Yeah,
but really, it's like it gets stuck. It's like, hey, I'm stuck, man.
I use Incognito every time I use Google. I just use it because I just don't want to clear my search history, because I'm a lazy bitch. But I know it doesn't help me with anything.
You know, speaking of, I should probably clear my search history, because I don't often use Incognito, because I'm at home. I never go anywhere. But if I know I'm going somewhere, I clear my search history.
Yeah, I have a DeviantArt account, so like I want to use Incognito so that shit doesn't go around. Yeah, I'll say it to the world. I do have a DeviantArt account. I don't know why.
I have one too.
I have one.
Okay, so all three of us. I'm not the only one then.
Yeah, who cares, man? People have a DeviantArt account.
Have you guys ever seen Nathan Carson's DeviantArt?
I don't want to look at it. I don't trust that man with anything, especially with artwork.
I can read you some of his books.
I don't want to know. I don't want to read his fiction.
It's called Sister
Content.
It's called
What is it called?
Sister Serpent.
Yeah, nope.
It's
Okay,
about a bunch of
probably-
horny snake girls.
It's about Lamius. Of course it's about.
Do it.
Of course it's about Lamius. Him with his.
That's
finish.
his username on DeviantArt is Lamia Storm.
Oh my god.
That's like his thing. That's his fetish.
Of course it is. I've known that since high school. I know he was attracted to
I was
snake
friends with the
chicks.
fucker for a long time. He's a weird kid. He's got issues.
Man, I try not to kink shame, but I don't know about a snake, bro.
Nah, he's got some fucking weird kinks.
I don't know about a
I'm not
snake.
the most fucked up person I have.
I don't want to kink shame, but I have some Mia artwork in my collection.
Me and some friends considered like writing a letter, just explaining everything Nathan's done and sending it to his parents.
Dude, that letter would not, like, that would be impossible to send a letter with that. There's too much shit.
I'm sending a novel.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, Lucas. Mia is different than, well, I don't know how different, to be honest, because she's pretty much a fucking snake, but it's a lot different compared to Nathan's DeviantArt.
Yeah, I don't want to look at his DeviantArt, and I never will. If you ever make me look at that shit, I will kill you.
I'm going to
Where you
DeviantArt right
stand.
He's
now.
also really into very sexual things involving My Little Pony.
Okay.
God.
Lesbian things.
No, thank you.
Alright, what's it called? I'm looking it up, Zach.
His DeviantArt?
Yeah.
Pull it up.
Oh man, this is a good conversation we're having about this fucking. I think we talked about this on episode 1. Yeah, here we go. We're back at it again. In a little bit, I'm gonna transition to Wish.com because I found some shit I'm gonna show you guys. Wish.com is a goddamn gold mine of weird shit I find. Like, yeah, I'll tell you about it after we look up the DeviantArt account. How the fuck do you get into snakes? What happens?
He has 4.3k page views.
Who is looking at that and it's like, nice?
Here you go. Discord.
No, just tell me it. I have to keep this on the stream like this, right?
Alright. It's Lamia Storm 8.
Lamia Storm 8. Alright, we're looking it up. Oh my Christ. I hate this. Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Sunset Shimmer? Is that... Yeah, that's his account. I want to log in and just say...
Look at his favorites. Look at his favorites.
I'm so happy I can't see it
Look at his
right now.
favorites. I'm gonna log in. I gotta log in.
There we go. What's your DeviantArt?
I'm... Well, first... Hold on. I will tell you guys, later. But I just want to look at my favorites. His favorites. My bad. This is Lamia Storm 8. So he's got Ayla Zakura and Ray in, next to nothing. Well, actually, that's a normal everyday Ayla Zakura, to be honest. Because that's what she looks like. But Ray, I don't know about that.
Of course,
I
remember one time in high school he told me...
That's the least of it that I'm seeing.
One time in biology class, there's a funny story about Nathan. One time in biology class, we were just talking about normal stuff.
Oh my god.
No.
See the snake stuff?
Yeah, I'm seeing the snake stuff.
And then he walks up to me, he's like, hey, I want to fuck a Twi'lek. I'm like, okay.
Dude, sorry. I'm just scrolling down, I see a bunch of weird snake and stuff, but I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the Lego Ninjago looking ass.
Oh my god.
There's so
Lego
much snake
cheese.
stuff.
And then we're back to snake stuff. What is it with snakes that people like? I try not to kink shame, but I really don't get snakes.
Like, I get Twi'leks, but I don't get Lamias, man.
Everybody's into Twi'leks, dude.
Yeah,
as soon as people saw Ayla Zakura, everybody about a nut on screen in the fucking theater. They saw her for a split second, then she got annihilated, and everybody's like, oh, well, I'm gonna put my dick away now, she's dead. But, like, dude, what are these favorites? I hate this. This is, I'm hitting the back button.
A lot of anime titties.
There's a lot of anime titties. I don't mind that so much, but what about the snakes, bro?
I'm pretty sure half of it's from Fairy Tail, isn't it? Because I remember he told me he was into that as well.
Fairy Tail's fucking stupid.
I love Fairy Tail. You take that back, you bitch.
No, fuck Fairy Tail, dude.
What do you have against it? What's up? What's your deal with it? Like, everybody who doesn't like it has some beef with it.
It's just terrible. The story's shit, characters are shit, everything about it is shit. It's overrated.
That's why it's so great, because it is shit. I will admit that it's trashy. It is so trashy. There's so much fan service that it makes it fantastic.
This is
fan service and everything else. And one thing I do like about it is, though, that the magic people use is unique. That's one thing you can't say about it.
I'm raising my hand because I want to say something, dude.
Okay, share with the class.
Yeah. This is not friendship. This is lesbianship.
I'm sorry, what?
It's a My Little Pony post that our good friend Lamia Storm 8 has posted.
No.
It's just not friendship, it's lesbianship. If you ever need to define beauty, just look at this, and I'm pretty sure it's just Crystal Pony Sunset Beauty. That's not beauty. I'm sorry, that is a pony. And it just looks like
and Zach,
lemon / strawberry flavored like sherbet. That's really what that looks like.
Sherbet? Did you just say sherbet?
Yes, it just looks like a pile of fucking sherbet spewed out.
I don't think sherbet. Dude, I don't think sherbet's a word. I think you mean sherbet.
I do not give a fucking fuck.
Alrighty.
I will say it however I want. It's
Zach.
Sherbet.
Have you ever heard of Yu Yu Hakusho?
No.
That's a good anime. You should check that out sometime.
You should. Also, I wish Nathan had a shop, because I would probably ironically buy one and then like hang it in front of a random store in town. And I want to see it on the Daily Telegram.
Wait,
Local bald man hangs up random T-shirt on the front of Numazu Delights.
I
A
miss that
random My
place.
Little Pony t-shirt has been hung up in front of the Numazu Delights location in the Adrian Public Library. He is now serving 5 years in the Lenawee County Jail for
hanging a shirt up?
Isn't it? Wouldn't that be technically? No, I wouldn't be in 5 years, but I would be. Someone would be like, "Hey, you can't do that."
But you can just take the shirt down.
I know, but that's vandalism technically. They aren't like marking the building, but you're putting something on the building that shouldn't be there. Especially My Little Pony it's a heinous crime in my opinion.
5 years.
Not 5 years. I was joking. I was exaggerating.
Oh, what'd you say? What actually happened? I was like, what?
No, I was just making up a story, Zach. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Zach.
It sounded real. Very
That's the point. It was supposed to sound real. But yeah, this account, man. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. But I do know that I am going to be switching my screen so you guys can see. Whoops. Well, you guys get to see that. Anyways, we'll do that. There we go. I'm streaming.
Why are you gonna buy perfume?
It's because it looks like a fucking chamber for a python from Black Ops 1.
I don't. Okay.
How about it, Zach? You like this? A wild, wild
Kind
west.
of sucks though.
It does?
What?
What gun is like... Which pistol like that is like a one-shot... What is it called then?
So you just
If
what are
it's
you
not
gonna
the
use that
Python.
for? Are you gonna use it even though it
I'm
says
not-
it's expired?
You think I'm fucking buying this? I'm not buying
With
it.
you
I
sometimes,
just found it.
dude, I don't know. Okay, you buy weird shit.
Sometimes I do. I looked up anime, by the way, in the search bar, and that's what popped up.
Of course, what is with people in fucking, what is that, Demon Slayer?
It's Demon
What's the big-
Slayer. I don't know what it
what's
is.
the-
I don't know what the big
What's
deal
the big
is,
deal
but
about
I'm
Demon
not gonna.
Slayer?
Why is there a handgun? Why is there a revolver in here? You wanna buy a weapon? Off Wish.com? Because you fucking can.
Since when can you buy guns off Wish?
Since now, apparently.
I can't wait to find one for $1. Because that's what this website's all about. The lowest possible
my God.
prices.
Go scroll back up. Scroll back up. That Grinch shirt is fucking awful. Someone's $7 for that nonsense.
Oh my god. Oh, it looks terrible. You can literally just have that custom made for maybe $2.
Well, what's those Dragon Balls right there? I just want to see what the price
they're
of those
Dragon
are.
Balls. They're free, but you have to pay $4 shipping.
They're probably shit then.
Yeah.
I've always wanted a pair of Dragon Balls that are like legit ones that you can't touch without gloves, because you'll like get fingerprints on them and shit, and like the really nice set.
Yeah,
I know
well,
they make. I know they make those.
there's shoes in here. This has nothing to do with anime. There's shoes though.
Those are the shoes of. Those look like Jesus' shoes.
Jesus sandal.
The original. What the fuck is this, dude? Is this the Boondocks?
I love the Boondocks. That shit's great. I can't wait for it to come back.
I can't wait to buy a Boondocks t-shirt off of Wish.com for $11 plus $3 shipping. Get yours today. Eat pussy, it's vegan. It's a pin that I should be wearing.
Well,
You know what?
that's great, but who would actually buy that?
I don't know. Is this a drill set? Is this some Gurren Lagann shit? It is.
Do
Wait,
the
no, wait, hold
impossible.
up.
Row.
Are they
Fight
no,
the
are these
power.
these are actual usable drills. It's not
Touch
just
the
it's,
untouchable, break the unbreakable.
no, these are real
Row,
drills.
row, fight
Why?
the power.
Why do
You
they
can
Why
buy
not?
a fucking sword off of Wish.
There's Ichigo Shikai right there. Yeah,
Every time I see that sword, I think about Renji singing Zanpakuto in the most like drawn out way ever. In the early episodes that I've seen of that show, whenever anybody would say Zanpakuto, they would always say it like Zanpakuto. Always like that.
Because you're watching the English dub.
Yeah,
They
probably.
go,
That's probably why.
back then, they were like, how do you say this again? And they pronounced every single vowel. They were like, Zanpakuto. And it's like...
I'll never forget how Renji's just like, Ichigo, you're so weak that you can't replicate your Zanpakuto. Every time you say it. For like 5 times in a row,
every time he says it, it's like Zanpakuto. And it sounds like every time he says it, it's the first time he's ever said it.
This is my Zanpakuto.
This is my Zanpakuto. Did I get it?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Zanpakuto.
Alright, I think we can let this bit die now.
No.
I think it needs to die. Let it
How about Friends? Except it's My Hero Academia. Let's buy that t-shirt. Also, is this...
fucking...
Hold up. Is this just like a Photoshop? I'm pretty sure this is that one girl from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And this just is Friends. Someone just Photoshopped this on.
Yeah, that's a fucking awful shirt too, right there.
That's true.
Those two things should never mix in the history of ever.
The history
hey,
of
look at
ever.
that. Oh, scroll back up.
What is this?
See that It's an Ichigo on that
$11.
$11. Yeah, that actually looks pretty cool.
I mean, yeah, it does. It does look cool. What is this book? Why is it 50 cents? Fashion Vintage Leather Journal. Why are these names so fucking long? They bring out every single word in the dictionary and they're like, okay, so what word goes with this book? Pick them out and put it in the title of the fucking thing. And they were just like, Fashion Vintage Leather Journal, Classic Diaries, Retro Plaid, leather, black, golden framed notebook, journals, diary, stationery. That's the product.
It's probably a rip-off sense, probably where there's so many words in it.
It's the same thing with eBay. They like whip out the longest name possible for a product, and it's just like, what the fuck is it? A t-shirt? All right, cool. It's not a t-shirt, t-shirt. Guy, you can't. What are these? Ooh, it's kind of cool. Shipping costs more than the product. That's kind of concerning.
Means they're shit.
It means they're shit. That's true. Hey, Zach, you want another mask?
That looks awful. I'm a Dragon Ball fan, and I will say that looks awful.
This looks so shitty. If I see Zach wearing that ever.
I don't even like Dragon Ball. I wouldn't even think about anything related to that.
Yeah, that guy literally looks like he's wearing a shirt on his face. That's literally what that looks like. Looking like a double wide surprise. God damn.
What the fuck is this? This is all just like... You know what this is? This kid is just wearing a white t-shirt and they just plastered an image on it. There's no, like, wrinkles on this t-shirt. You're getting a... I bet if you bought that t-shirt, it has, like, ink marks on it everywhere from being misprinted. And they're like, they just sent it out. Oh my god.
Oh god, what's with the internet and Shrek, man? I'll never understand.
It's been going on for way too long. Kind of like,
I know.
Kind of like this Wish bit.
And kind of like One Piece. I thought you were gonna say that at first.
Maybe. I could have said that.
Yeah.
Alright, what's our next topic of discussion?
It says your stream ended.
Yeah, well, guess what hasn't ended?
What?
The podcast.
That's true.
This is a 47-minute recording so far. Let's continue.
No, it's only been that long. Is my face still on the screen? On your screen?
Yes, it's still on the screen.
Okay, so no problem then. I don't give a shit. Okay, Oh, yeah, I was gonna talk about a dream I had a few nights ago.
Oh, your dream. I forgot about that. You were gonna say something about that.
Yeah, I had this dream where I was working my job I'm working now, and I'm a wok chef. Yeah, I was using a ladle cooking food, and all of a sudden I'm transported back to the window factory that I worked at for a week that I hated because I was working 62 hours a week and with double overtime, and half my coworkers wanted me dead. And I was transported there. Instead of using a hammer, I was using a ladle to hammer with, and I broke another window, and I got screamed at because I was using a ladle to hammer windows.
What were you doing hammering windows?
My job was this thing called a glazer.
Oh, never mind. I thought... Sorry, I took that in a totally different context. I thought you were just smashing the shit out of the glass of the windows. Just like, you know what? I'm gonna fuck everybody's day up and ruin their
For those who don't know, there's just people who do this thing called glazing, where they add parts of a window after the window's been put on, so they add more parts to the frame, while trying not to break the window at the same time. That's what my job was for a week and a half, and I hated it because it sucked. And it's really easy to break the windows, so I broke another window, and I was getting screamed at because I was using a ladle as a hammer. And that's when I woke up. This is a fun dream.
Yeah. Alright, so I found something on Twitter that we should talk about.
Oh my god, not Twitter again.
Nike is suing MSCHF over Little Nas Satan shoes.
Yeah, I don't. That's actually one of the things I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
When did this happen? I didn't hear about this.
Just recently, they're wanting to sue him because they don't like the image of it. They were fine with it, but now that people are hating him for it, they're gonna sue him to make them to maintain their image.
Yeah, it has a pentagram as like there's a pendant of a pentagram on the shoelace.
Well, I think it was more the fact that they have human blood in the shoes.
Yeah.
But
I
think that's really cool.
I mean, it's cool, but like.
It's not like it matters. They already sold all the shoes. All the shoes sold in under a minute.
Of course they did, but
There were $1,000 fucking dollars.
I know. I was gonna buy it.
Why? It's Nike, dude. Why would you ever want Nike shoe?
Nikes are nice. What are you talking about?
Nikes are pretty. Nikes
I'm
are
a DC
cool.
boy for life. Nobody else can convince me otherwise that there's something better than DC.
Man, I don't know about the box.
The box looks fucking awesome.
Well, yeah.
It's got the
in a certain context.
It looks sick.
In a certain context, the box does look nice. It's damn good art. It's just I'm looking at it. This guy is having a terrible time here in the bottom left corner of this image that I'm looking at. Am I streaming?
No.
I gotta stream.
Dude, I told you you weren't.
Shh, I know that. Listen. Oh shit, you gotta turn on your camera. Oh, there you are. Yeah, this guy right here is having a terrible time. He's got one in the mouth, right here, and right there. This is his worst day. This guy over here is having an orgasm, though. His mouth is wide open.
Damn it, you stole my joke. I was gonna say that.
It's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. It's just I saw that guy and I'm like, I feel bad for him.
Nike approved this?
No. This wasn't a partnership with Nike. These were customs.
Okay, I was about to say, like, why in the hell would they ever do that, then back out for no reason like that?
Yeah, these were customs.
I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. Damn.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I let the viewer look sick.
But you know what? Normally, I don't really care that much that these shoes even released. Like, I say this very lightly. I'm a Christian, but I'm not gonna be like about this because it's a fucking shoe. It's a pair of shoes. You put them on your feet. You walk in them. Who gives a fuck? I don't care.
I'm not religious, but I also, even if I was, I wouldn't give too much of a shit either.
Exactly.
Can you please read the first reply on that post?
Nah, fam, I'm God, son. Don't need that dark negativity walking with me, lol. Alright, man. It's a pair of shoes. It's a pair of shoes. Y'all read a book that has baby killing and rape and slavery, but a gay man making a song about how religion made him feel like a sinner, and he's tired of hating himself and will embrace himself is what makes you upset. That's a good point. That's
The
a damn
Bible is
good
a
point.
like I like how people always praise the Bible, but if you actually read it, it's really fucked up
It
in a lot
is.
of parts.
No, it is.
It's,
There's a lot of fucked up parts. To me, I feel like a lot of it is a book of morals, but there's a lot of it that's also pretty fucked up, and like, I don't know about that one.
And it's not like it's filled with human blood. It's ink in one drop. It's one drop of blood.
Exactly. There's a lot of people taking it to extremes. It's like they literally just went. There we go.
And of course he wouldn't be bothered by it. He already sold all the shoes. Doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah,
Yes.
he doesn't seem to be bothered by it either. Oh, I don't know. Maybe because he just made bank, dude. He's done with it. He's out.
Exactly. He was done with it before it even started. In less than a minute. All the shoes were gone already.
He was just like, all right, let's sell these shoes. The next minute, he's like, get the champagne. We going.
Yeah, we did it.
We are done.
I remember there was this one Bible story. I don't remember who exactly it was about. I think his name was Job or something like that. Where it's in the Old
Job?
Testament. Just something like that.
It was like
And,
one of the last
God,
books of the Old Testament, yeah.
There's something like that. I'm not sure if that was his name, but it started with a J.
Oh my
but,
god.
Yeah,
Bruh, is
it
this
was like
Fox
I
News?
don't remember.
I'm not pressing
I don't remember
play.
I don't remember what he did, but like God punished him and put like, and it literally says in the context, and so God put festering boils all over his body to punish him. And I'm just like, I read that as a kid. I'm like, wait, this is in the Bible. Like nobody ever talks about this story. And like,
God did that to test his faith.
yeah, something
He
like that. And
literally-
like,
He smited him with every possible bad thing ever. To be like, are you a good boy? That was it. That's the entire story of Job. Getting screwed over, and then still being like, you know what? You cool.
I even remember like
Sorry.
even Family Guy made fun of it. It was like the very first episode of Family Guy where they were talking about how Peter would get drunk off the church wine. And like when the priest is telling the story, he's like, God's in the crowd, and he's like, God, I hate it when he tells the story.
Yeah.
It's a good episode. Family Guy used to be so good back in the day. What the hell is that?
That's him going to the Nike headquarters.
Okay.
He's just walking. Yo, you might also like Justin Bieber. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, Cardi B. Mm-hmm. Those are my favorites. Yeah, fuck off. Every time I hear Cardi B, I always have to go to YouTube and look up this. Here, let's end the podcast with this. Let's go to YouTube. Well, let's not go to my Premier Bank. Let's not look at my bank account.
I'm with the third.
Cardi. Oops, my notifications. Ooh, Cardi B noises. Here you go.
Oh my god, not this video.
Hot dang. And the iHeartRadio award goes to Cardi B.
What the fuck is she wearing?
I don't know, man.
She looks like an ostrich. Turn it off.
No.
Cause even when I'm wrong, they be like, "Bah, bah, 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 bah."
She's just going.
My album will be coming in April. Oh, brrr.
I like the dead silence for a minute there.
Did y'all just see Cardi B? Make some noise!
No, I'm not making noise for Cardi B.
That
but-
man has no talent.
Dude, Cardi B is one of my least favorite recent artists.
Cardi
Like,
B has no talent as well. Neither
it
does
makes me
DJ Khaled,
it makes me appreciate Nicki Minaj. That's how much
who
I
also
don't like
has
Cardi
no
B.
talent.
Yeah, I don't know. There's sometimes when she does have talent, but it's not often that I say I like Nicki Minaj. But this is one case. Oh, there's another video called Cardi B laughing. This thumbnail is fantastic. What was
You're
that?
gonna make me have a. You're gonna make me have a stroke, dude. Please stop.
Oh man. Alright. Yeah, that's it. Is there any other? Is it? I can't talk. Is there
Is
any
there
other?
another? Is this?
Is there
Sorry,
other
what?
news we've got? Any other news we've got?
I could check my feed.
Alright, check your feed. Cause we've got 10 seconds. JK. We can go a little bit longer. What about you, Zach?
Come on, Google. Please load my feed. I don't. It's not important.
One of my least favorite parts about having alopecia is all my hair is replaced with zits that eventually form. There's one right next to my goddamn eyeball. That's gonna be
That's
fun.
nice.
Yeah, it's great. It hurts.
Cool. Well, not your thing. This thing that I just found.
Oh, what is it? It's cool.
Dragon Ball fan creates custom Lego of World Martial Arts Tournament.
Oh.
Actually, sounds cool.
What do you have to say about it, damn it, doll? Alright. Thanks for your input. Anyway, continue.
Oh, it's loading. My feed is loading with
Your
my
feed
shitty
is
Google
loading?
feed.
Your shitty Google feed?
Yep, because my tablet is a piece of shit.
You know what else is a piece of shit?
Your mom?
No, that would be my dad. I don't know, actually.
I'm sorry, that was the most school grade comeback. That was the most school grade comeback ever.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
it
the
was,
picture's
it
not
was a
loading, that's
muscle.
nice.
It was a muscle man comeback. With my mom. The fuck is this?
Hi, did you know that
I'm not finishing that.
Oh, Kenobi's gonna. Here's some news for Star
Oh my
Wars
god,
fans.
yes.
Kenobi's gonna start production next month, so in like this week basically. Ewan McGregor's reprising his role as Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Anakin Skywalker. Well, Hayden Christensen's probably gonna play Anakin in flashbacks or something.
Is he gonna bring back his iconic line about sand again?
Oh my god,
That
Lord.
would be epic.
We talk.
I hate sand. It's rough and
cold,
quiet
it's
and gets
rough.
everywhere.
But not here. Everything here is soft.
Can I touch you, Padme? Let me touch you. It's nice and soft, unlike sand.
Awkwardly touches Padme.
Let me touch you. Let me touch. God, that scene was the worst to see. I watched that as a kid and I was like, "Can we skip this, Grandma?" And she's like, "No, this part's important." No, it's not. It just doesn't serve to be important to be sitting there for an entire act 2 to be like. So when's the next time we see Django? A half hour? I just get the remote, just go.
Is Zach
Skip.
even still here, or is
Zach's
he
still
is he
here.
dead?
I think he might be currently dying. I mean, we're still both recovering from last night.
I'm good.
Alex,
I just don't
you're
really
good?
have any input on
Me neither. I'm
Star
running out of
Wars.
stuff.
I don't really watch Star Wars.
You don't really watch Star Wars anymore?
Nah, I don't really care. I mean, I watch it if it's on, but I mean, I don't really care for it.
What is Star Wars ever on television? That's the question I've always wanted to know, because I've never seen... there was one channel I remember as a kid that would play it, like, once a year. It was Spike TV.
Yeah, that's true. Spike TV would do that every once in a while. I miss
They were the only channel on the entire... any channel that would play Star Wars. It's so strange how they actually got the rights to it, but I don't think Spike TV exists anymore. I'm gonna search that up.
Yeah, I don't think they do. If they do, they're very small. Or under a different name. Yeah.
Yeah, they go by the Paramount Network now.
Oh. Alright. It's not as cool. Alright. But yeah. And another thing about Star Wars, I actually pre-ordered the new Lego game, and then I go and see the news, and I'm very concerned about my purchase.
Why? This is like $70.
Well, that's not my concern. My concern is, when the hell is the game coming out?
I don't know. I don't care either. I'm not gonna play it.
I'm gonna play it. I'm excited, but the problem is, they're not saying anything about it. They didn't bring it up at a recent game show that they showed up at. They talked about 2 other games. They're like, oh, these 2 are delayed. Alright, peace. And that's all they said. They never said a thing about the new Lego Star Wars game. And I'm like, so what's happening with the game? My guess is that they're going to say something about it on April Fool's. About it being delayed. And the next day they're going to say, ha. It's coming out May 4th, which would be kind of cool. But you know what? Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I don't think that's happening because they haven't said a damn thing. Maybe they're embarrassed. They're like, uh-oh. Because they had to push back a bunch of other games that they've had. And, like, if they had to push back other games, I wouldn't be too surprised if they would push back Skywalker Saga as well. Because, you know, I mean, we've seen gameplay of it. It looks alright. It looks fun. They look like they've been polishing it for a while, and now we're sitting here, twiddling our thumbs, waiting for it to come out, and a lot of people have said, you know what, fuck it, I'm not getting this game. That's, like, I'm like you, Lucas, like, a few years ago, you were like, this is dope, and now you're like, no. Because you grew up. You've grown up.
I don't care about Lego anymore, dude. I haven't cared about it since I was, like, 13.
I bet Nathan does.
Like, of course he does. He's Nathan. He never grew up. He still talked about Lego Ninjago when we were seniors in high school.
You just saw Lego Ninjago on his fucking DVR.
That's like his livelihood. That's his thing.
Nathan never grew up. That was like his whole thing.
I mean, I love Lego, but not to that extent. I can grow up a little bit. I have a Lego set valued at over $700. So that's the one thing I'm proud of in terms of Lego, cause we actually made bank on that. Me and Grandma. She bought it for $50 off an eBay auction. All I have to do is see if I can buy a box and an instruction manual, and I have a set that's worth $700. And
cool.
It's Palpatine's Arrest. That's the set I got. That was made in 2013. Palpatine's Arrest?
Yeah, is that like Revenge of the Sith or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so I know what scene you're talking about then.
Yep.
Yeah, the scene where every Jedi in the room dies, the end.
Yeah. There's Palpatine and Anakin figure, and then the 4 guys who got their asses kicked. Except, well, I mean, Mace really didn't get his ass kicked. The other 3 got reamed. But yeah, that I have that set, and it's a pretty cool set. And you know what I think? I think the minifigures are what make the Lego set so damn expensive.
Yeah, because they're really specific on stuff.
Yeah, that's like, especially that set with the I don't remember the name of the Zabrak guy. I don't think it's Ethcott because that wasn't the name of the guy on the.
No, that's
box.
Agent Kolar.
Yes,
Agent
that
or
one.
Agent Kolar. And then
Something
the other
like
one is South Sea Tin, I think his name is the one with the horns, and then there's
Sausage
Kid Fisto, obviously.
Tin.
And sausage.
And then
Sausage.
and then
Why
Kit
won't you come back to
Fisto. And
Why won't you come back to the
nice.
village with us?
Don't even start with that shit. Alright. We're done. So was Zach about 20 minutes ago. He's been out of it. He's been out of it.
I'm starting to phase it out myself.
I've started to phase out a little bit, but I wanted to just spew out some more shit out of my mouth before we ended it. So.
Okay, make it
Yeah.
fast. I want to go to sleep.
Alright, so. Bye. Is that good?
What?
I don't know. What should it be? Thanks for thanks for watching the Fever Dream podcast. Zach's face palming because of my horrible outro. This is me, Brody. That's Lucas, and that's Zach. See you next week. Hopefully, if I get my ass in gear. Bye.
Peace.
Yes.
Peace.
Bye.
Fever Dream.
Yeah.